We continue with this conversation. I'm joined now by Dr. Sibongiseni Dhlomo, Parliamentary Health Portfolio Committee chairperson. Very good to have you with us this afternoon, Dr. Dhlomo. Let's talk about the different reactions that we're getting from various members of the Portfolio Committee. Some, mainly those from the African National Congress, are said to have been quite understanding and supportive of the stance taken by the Health Minister, while those in the committee from the opposition parties are not at all impressed. We've just spoken now to the spokesperson for COPE, who says the Minister's action pretty much amounts to him showing, as he says, the middle finger to the Parliamentary Health Portfolio Committee. What are your views on this?
Maybe let me start with back from yesterday. I had a telephonic discussion with the Minister yesterday when we had actually made this, because we are the Portfolio Committee who said, please, Minister, come to us. The reason is that you had spoken to us about 3 weeks ago that there are investigations about digital vibes, and once that report is completed, you'll share with us. Now, we had you making reference to the report last week, and they would then would like to meet with you. So my telephonic discussion with the Minister was to say, because the report that has actually been completed, is investigating and having certain allegations, among other things, to the Minister, he has been advised that he should probably not be the one leading the delegation to meet the Portfolio Committee. And so we accepted that. We accepted based on the discussion we had last night, and overwhelmingly, the majority of the members accepted that let's then get a briefing from the Director General. We would have wanted to have the Minister, but the Minister not being there, the meeting continued nevertheless. And the briefing was from the Director General.
There is a proposition that has been put forward, Dr. Dhlomo, as I just spoke to Mr. Bloom now, saying that staying away from the Portfolio Committee was a matter of showing disrespect from the Minister's side, that he could have appeared this morning and could have then excused himself with regard to questions that would further incriminate him. But his mere presence would have made a big difference.
Yeah. Look, there's a view. I am saying my discussion with the Minister yesterday and what I tabled as his apology in the meeting as a legal opinion given to him is what I tabled, and the members accepted that. That is why we continued the meeting with the DG. So I have then been tasked by the Portfolio Committee to then check with our legal system in Parliament, and I can tell you I could not adjourn the meeting, go and check, come back. We will be checking with the legal opinion of Parliament in regards to that matter. And so that is how we also resolved it in the committee.
The matter is sub judice, and in a situation like this, how does Parliament hold the department accountable for what has transpired?
No, what then complicated the matter further, even to have a DG expanding, was that there was a particular political party, DA, yesterday that opened the case against the department, and citing, I wouldn't know who else, among others, the DG. So that also put a much more of a constraint and a limitation in how much the DG can say in this report or to us without actually jeopardizing his opportunity, because a charge is a charge. It may actually get you to be investigated and therefore appear in court. So that is another limitation, which is a legal matter that also we need an advice. And it came up in the Portfolio Committee to say, could it be fair that the DG can say this much and not more? We could not get a legal opinion on that again, because this matter of a charge of a case opened yesterday came up today, and we also have to get all that sorted out and be supported by our legal parliamentary team.
Are you then saying, Dr. Dhlomo, that had the DA not laid the charges yesterday, the Minister as well as the DG would have been in a position to appear before the Portfolio Committee today?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I am saying, in as far as the Minister is not appearing on the Portfolio Committee, was a discussion last night. The issue about the DA limits, I'm saying the limit, the DA has opened a case and citing, among other people, the DG who was then in the portfolio committee. All I'm saying that the legal opinion then on was to say, how much can you, DG, say in that meeting tomorrow in the light of what has happened? And therefore, that legal opinion of Department of Health must then be juxtaposed with our legal opinion as a parliament to say, can the DG say little or not say much with this part? Because he's also been now officially charged. A case has been opened by the DA against him. But that was a separate matter regarding how much the DG can speak. The issue of a minister not coming in was discussed last night based on the Digital Vibes investigation, which among other things touches on him, therefore was actually agreed. And I briefed the portfolio committee. I accepted his advice that he had received from the legal opinion of the department.
You did have the opportunity, Dr. Dhlomo, to speak to Minister Mkhize. How is his disposition? How is his mental state? How is he feeling regarding the situation that's currently facing him?
He knows there's work to be done. He's still continuously supporting provinces that must actually roll out the vaccine. That's the main thing. And I'm happy that he's not lost focus in doing that, because that's the main pressure. We discussed it briefly on that, and I was even asking him, Minister Mkhize, we commend the rollout of Pfizer, but I still want an update from you with regards to Johnson & Johnson, because there's a very user-friendly vaccine for most rural areas. So he was promising me that there's work that is so advanced in terms of getting that and rolled out also to supplement what is happening already on the ground with Pfizer, which has a limitation of being mainly in the cities and metros because of its the way it is configured and its cold storage that are very strong.
There have been calls for the minister to step aside due to the allegations against him. This as part of the ANC's own conference resolutions. Is this something that the minister is considering at all?
That was not our discussion, and that it didn't come. The allegations remain allegations, and the reports of the SIU, among other things, is going to probably spell that or confirm it. So we will not be jumping to that discussion, and I didn't do it that way with the minister.
And what then is the way forward for the portfolio committee?
The way forward for the portfolio committee is, among other things, what I've raised, that we will get a legal opinion from Parliament with regards to how much they can share with us. But number two, as soon as that report has been actually given to Dr. Buthelezi, the DG, that report has to also land in our hands as a portfolio committee. We are doing oversight. When we say the minister is appearing in Parliament, for us, this Parliament is that portfolio committee that is actually oversight on this department. So it will be us on behalf of Parliament that must actually interrogate, get that report and work on it. We have to do our duties also as members of Parliament in terms of that. So we will not abdicate this to anybody else. As soon as the report is made available by the DG, we will convene a meeting and look into the report tabled.
Dr. Sibongiseni Dhlomo, we thank you for your time this afternoon. That is the chairperson of the Health Portfolio Committee, Dr. Sibongiseni Dhlomo.